All right, my friends. Well, I just did a video showing you this. The car that I'm giving, that my wife and I and the whole family are giving away, the minivan to this lady whose sister died and left her with 5 kids. The battery this vehicle sits out in the garage in the cold, and it's an old battery. I mean, you can see right here. It'll say 2016, September 2016. So it's seen better times. It's going to need to be changed at some point. But anyway, how to jump start it, and you can jump start it a couple ways. You can bring this guy over, that guy over to jump start it. Now it's going to be a challenge if this car is parked this way, right? So that's tough. So you want to have a different jump start, and this is this right here, the jump starter and tire inflator. It's literally the easiest thing to do. I mean, just put the black alligator clip on the black, the red on the red. All right. You turn this guy on over here. Where is it? Right here. And then you just turn the ignition on in the vehicle. And if it doesn't work, it's the alternator. And I don't know how to fix alternators, but in this case, it's just the battery has gone dead because it hasn't been used very often. All right, but then you also need this right here. Now, you don't need this, but this is a wonderful thing, a smart charger by Schumacher. And this guy right here will tell you, look, the voltage on this battery is 12.3. Now, these batteries are 12-volt batteries. So if it gets a little bit lower than 12, that's bad. That means it's not holding a charge very well. So we're going to see how this, look, it's only got 60% charge right there. So we're going to see how this, what this does. But the fact is, it's above 12 tells you that the battery's at least in good shape, at least for the time being. Again, it's an older battery, but not a huge amount of miles on this, and not a lot of elements on this. We don't drive it around through four-wheeling or anything like that. We just haven't driven this vehicle very often since the kids really don't need to have a door like. Let's see if this guy still even works. An automatic door like that. We don't need that. We had actually an automatic door. We can press a button inside to make the door open electronically, which is nice. Look at that guy. What are you doing, big man? He's trying to get inside. I love that dog. Anyway, so look, see, it's already dropped to 12.1. That's not good. Let's see, at 58%. So this guy's not holding. I mean, I haven't charged it very long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge this guy for short. I'm going to let it run until it gets 100%, and then we'll see what the voltage does. And the voltage starts dropping well below 12. We'll definitely get the new battery. But the point is that even if you jump start the battery, if you have a battery that can't hold its voltage and can't keep it charged, it's not going to do you much good. And you might be, let's just put it this way, you might need to know that's a voltage that's bad, i.e. the battery is bad, as opposed to the alternator, to save you a whole bunch of money. I mean, these batteries cost you $80 or something like that. Not a big deal. And I actually have a couple 12 volts downstairs, which I keep for my battery bank, which I'll probably just replace at some point, but I don't know, we'll see how this shakes out. But you can see right there, 12.1 is the voltage. That means it's not holding it very well, so it definitely has some issues with that battery. I think we shall see. Again, I'm going to charge this 100%, see how long it maintains this voltage above 12. But anyway, you need both these guys. You don't need this, but don't look down at 12 since we've been talking. So we're going to have to replace that battery. But you can see the voltage. You want to not only be able to jumpstart, but you want to be able to identify the voltage. And these Schumachers are great. They're smart chargers too, which means that they'll go without you having to worry about them overcharging it. Like if you take this guy right here, this is an electric four-wheeler. If you're not careful with the battery, you'll overcharge it and essentially it won't blow up, but it'll make the battery go bad because it gets too much juice. And these smart chargers don't do that, which is great. But if you're having a battery bank for your emergency preps, and particularly, you obviously want a Schumacher smart charger for sure. And I would suggest that for any vehicle you have one of these guys. I actually like this one a lot. I don't even know what power station. I have this other one right here, which I have two, one for Charlotte's vehicle, one for mine. The Stanley Jump It 500 amp, 1000 peak battery amps. I actually like this one better. I don't know why. It's just easier to maneuver for some reason. This one right here it pumps the tires up as well. It's just easier. There's no other way around that. See, that's still at 12, so we'll see if that retains at 12. If it goes below that, let's see. All right, 44. So let me go ahead and charge that guy up. But Anyway, you get it for Christmas, and if you buy it through my link, I get paid big bucks. But you need to have battery packs, man. You need to have batteries, because without batteries, man, that's tough. You can't have emergency electricity, I should say, without batteries. Batteries, you need to have them, and you need to have a way to charge them, and you need to have a way to charge it without having to pull up the car hood to hood, because how would you do that here? It'd be tough. All right, we'll see you.